Welcome in, everybody. I am trying to get everything set up. I do go live on 4 platforms at one time. Lots of things going on in the background, guys. Okay, thank you. I'm going to go live on TikTok now, and then I got to remember to flip my screen. When it lets me. Sometimes it doesn't let you do it right away. Okay, it's already mirrored. Let's move this over here. I don't know if it'll let me change that now. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Thanks for being here today. I'm still trying to learn all the new things over here on TikTok, so remove background noise. Let's try that. Ooh, they have a remove background noise option. Woohoo! I did the remove background noise, so we'll see if it is going to make a difference. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. I'm going to give it a second for everything to set up. Remember, today is our circuit flow day, where we take everything that we've been doing. All of our warm-ups are the same for the whole month. And then we will take our 2 exercises from the week, and I'm going to kind of put those into a full round. I will show you the core exercises today. Sweet. I'll show you the core exercises today. Okay, now it's giving me the option to share it out. So let's do that. I'm not in very many groups. I'm not in any groups anymore. I have closed out all my groups. So I'm not in any groups now. Let's see. I'm trying to share this out a little bit. Okay, we're just going to do that because it takes me forever. It says more likes can attract more views. Keep it up. I don't know what I just did. Okay, now, Shell, it doesn't allow me to do it for myself on TikTok. This is the craziest thing. Oh, wait. There it goes. It just let me. I have to hit it in a certain spot, I guess. So I'm going to throw it out there a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and do that for a minute. Welcome in, everybody. Big, what's up? Good morning. If you're still in here, I don't see you in here. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. If you see my screen shaking over here on TikTok, I'm sorry. Facebook, YouTube, looks like there's a couple people in here. Shell, that's probably just you, one on each platform, or Rooster or somebody. So thanks, guys, for being here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, look at you getting it going, Shell, this morning. Look at you. You are the mod with the most. Can I say that? The most mod? Oh my gosh. There's no telling. I cannot. Yeah, I'm just tapping. Yeah, you talking about her speedy fingers for sure. Like, she's posted this on all the platforms now. Throwing it up there everywhere. All right, let's see where we are. We got 1,500. I'll do it for another second or two. Woohoo! Look at you go. All the things. That's awesome. Thank you. The 2 core exercises I'll explain those as we do those. And then our 2 exercises from the week are the Romanian deadlift and the overhead extension, tricep overhead extension. That's the 2 exercises for this week. So we're going to put those in there. And then today, of course, we're going to add the 2 cores in there. And the 2 that we're going to do, one is going to be a standing, and it is, I lost my paper. So it's going to be kind of like a step out. So you'll be standing in place and you're going to stand out and go in the direction. Good morning, Rachel. What's up? You'll stand in place, and then one leg, you've got to get your balance, get your core stable, and then you're going to step up, step out, step back, and then back into center. So we're going to do that. That's going to take a lot of focus, especially for me because of my ankle. It doesn't do what I want it to do. Oh, are you leaving? Yeah. You if I get them, yes. Thank you. Yeah, I think the more information. Ooh, we have 4 people over here on TikTok. Welcome in. Thanks for hanging out with us today. I made it kind of easy for her I tried to help her out this morning by sitting. Yeah. She's typing up exactly what I told her. All right. So we've got 3,000 likes in here on TikTok. So I'm going to go ahead and move away. We're going to get started. This is a flow day. Remember, Tuesdays and Thursdays are flow days. Dana, I'm happy to bring you into the thing. If you want to come in, you're welcome to. Just raise your hand and let me know, and I'll bring you in. Shell, the same for you. If you want to try coming in over here, you can totally do that, and we can see how it works. That way you can kind of play around with some of the things. I think I have both of you as moderators over here. So however you want to do it. Sure, let's give it a try. Okay, so you just raise your hand. Dana's got that one going. And then I don't know how to invite. I don't know how to invite, so. Dana, do you?
I think if you push, can I invite someone? Oh yeah, I can invite someone. Hold on, let's see. If you push the 2 faces, you see the 2 heads?
Yes.
It's like 2 people. Push that and you'll see tap to invite guests at the bottom.
Okay. Okay, so Shell said we'll just wait. We'll try it later. So maybe we'll just do a free one later. And then we'll try to figure out how to get her in over here and stuff like that. So we'll work on that in a little bit. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and get started with our little flow this morning, our circuit. Thanks, Shell, for being live over there with me on the other one. Dana, thanks for hanging out with me over here. So we're going to start with our warm up. And remember, our warm up is at the high knees with the overhead reach. And then we're going straight into the arm swings. We'll go into an inchworm, and then we're going to do pike ankle pulse. That's kind of a mouthful. So we're going to start with this one right here. Get those hands above your head. We're going to do about 10 of these. 4, 5. Remember to go as fast or as slow as you want to. This is on your time. You go at your speed, at your pace. I kind of feel like I am a little crooked. I don't know. Looks like my wall's leaning. It almost looks like I'm leaning on some of these platforms this morning. Oh my God. That's the way I feel. I feel a little crooked this morning. Up. All right. And then we're going to go straight into arm swings. Remember, you're going to do 10 if you can. If you can't get 10, start where you are. Get you a good number. If you don't make 10 today, try for 10 tomorrow. 7, 8, and I'm doing a count with double, 9 and 10. Next one is going to be the inchworm. We're going to go down. I'm going to show the first 5 going to the floor and doing that. And then for the other 5, I will go to the bench. I'm going to have to turn my screen a little bit on TikTok. All right, let's try that. And then my screen is a little kooky over on Facebook and YouTube this morning. I do apologize. Okay, I think this has me far enough out that you can still see me as I get started. So we're just going to crawl down down our leg, go into a plank, come back up, and finish. Down, up, and finish. 3. Remember, we're going to do 5 like this, and then I'm going to do my last 5 going to the bench, just so you see that. You see that I'm bending my knees, but I'm not dropping my hips. Last one right here. When you go out, you want your back to stay level. And now I'm going to come forward a little bit. You should all see my bench. Over here on TikTok, you're going to see the end of my bench, so I'm going to try to stay as far over there as possible. So we're going to go out, plank, back in. 2, 3, 4, and 5. The last one, really be careful with this one, because if your heart's really pumping, you might get a little dizzy. So just be really careful with this one. We're going to go into that plank position. Okay. Here, pike up, and then pulse those ankles like this. Almost like a bicycle, if you see my feet, the way they're going. I am going to do this from the bench, and then I'll do it from the floor as well. Okay. Then we're going to go down, go into your plank right here. All right, my shoulders are underneath my arms. My hands are underneath my shoulders. Pike up. Now my hands are out past. And then pulse those ankles like this. Just like that. All right, I'm going to come back to plank. Come up. All right, our 2 exercises for this week are the Romanian deadlift. So we're going to start from the bottom here. You're going to lean over, keeping your knees nice and relaxed. And you're going to bend them a little bit as you go down, okay? So you're going to go down, and then you're going to come straight up. I squeeze my glutes at the top. 2, 3, 4. Remember, this is at your own pace. 5, 6, 7, 8. See how I'm relaxing those knees as I go down. 9 and 10. All right, then we're going to go straight to the overhead extension. I'm going to show this way, and then I'm also going to show turning the weight. So up, you want your arms to go as close to your ears as possible, and then you're just bending so those elbows are up toward the ceiling. Push. Turn so you see it this way. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so if you want to do it this way, you can always turn your weight long ways instead of wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the reason I wanted to show you both of these is because if you're doing the tricep extension by itself, you can always hold your weight like this, or whatever you're holding, hold it long ways rather than wide. But when we put the flow together tomorrow, remember tomorrow we're putting our flow together and making that combo exercise tomorrow, because I am away from, I'm not doing lives the rest of the week. But when we put that together tomorrow, remember, we're going to go straight from that Romanian deadlift, coming up, extension, and then finishing the deadlift itself. So it's one full combo move. All right, so we did 10 of those. We did 10 of our deadlifts, and then we're going to do our core. So I'm going to show you the core exercise. So it's going to be engage that core. You're going to put all your weight on one side, forward, out, back, in. Forward, out, back. You're going to feel this in your legs. I'm hitting my weight. Out, back, in. Forward. You're trying to keep your stability here. Okay. You're trying to keep all the weight off that leg. I'm going to go ahead and switch legs and show the other side. Now, this side might not be quite as pretty as this, my first side. Back in, because that is my ankle that has been replaced. Now, if you cannot hold your balance enough to do this with just tipping your foot and you need to put your foot down, it's okay. You got to start somewhere. Remember that. You start somewhere. Okay? Keep that core engaged. Woo! I feel that in my glutes too. Whoa! This morning. So if you're doing this with me, give it a shot. Let me know in the comments that you gave it a try. Throw me a muscle in the comments if you gave it a try this morning. Or say, let's go. Let's go. All right, we're going to do it one more time. So what I did was I did 5 to each side. This gave my legs a rest. So if you need to do that, it's totally okay. So now I'm going to go back to the other leg and I'm going to finish those 10 out on the leg. That's 1, 2, right? There we go. 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to switch those legs. Forward, out, back, in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo, man, that was crazy. I almost didn't get that. All right. And then our next one is going to be scissors. So I'm going to lay down on the floor. I'm going to show the scissors doing it as a normal scissor, and then I'm going to show the modified version where you can do the scissor as a one-legged option. Okay, so we're going to go here. I'm going to turn my feet so you can see both my feet. So for a scissor, remember you're going to have your back flat on the floor. If you need to put your hands under your hips a little to keep your feet on your back on the floor, that's okay. Your feet come up, shoulders on the floor, core engaged. You're going to take your legs out, cross, cross. Okay? Just like this. This is a scissor. Just like that. Now, if you want to do this as a modified scissor, I drop my leg down, but you can keep it bent if you need to. It's totally okay. I'm losing my earbuds, yeah. You can keep it bent or straight. So if you're going to do that, you're going to let that leg go out. See how it's off the floor. My back is on the floor. My core is still tight. I'm going to cross, out, just like that. Okay. You're still getting the same movement. It's just taking a little bit of pressure off those legs as you do it. So I'm going to do this side, cross, out. Easy peasy, right? If this is a little bit more difficult, remember you can always do this. And that way your knee actually stops your leg and you don't cross over too far. So if it's too much on your body to cross all the way over, use that knee as a guideline, right? It takes you right back to your center. All right. Okay, we've shown it one time. And now we are going to go through the full flow. And I'm going to pull my hair back really quick because it's getting in my face this morning. and grab my sip of water. So grab you a sip of water really quick, and then we're going to do the full flow without stopping. So if you're doing this with me, whoops, if you're doing this with me, let's go. Okay. Yeah, you're walking with me. That's okay too, Dana. Walking's a good thing. Walking's a good thing. Whew. All right. Ready to get going? We're going to do this. Remember, we're going to do a count of 10 for each one, and we're not going to stop. Now, I'm going to say if you need to stop during any of these, stop and take a breath. There's nothing wrong with it. Listen to your body. Your body's going to tell you if something's not right. So make sure to listen to your body, and if something hurts or something like that, stop it immediately. You can always modify and change things up, but if it doesn't get better, please just take it out. Don't do it until you talk to somebody. All right, we're going to go high knees and overhead. So 1. Remember, a double is 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I do this because I want you to have a full circuit that you can do. 1, 2, on your own. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going straight into those inchworms. Remember, 5 I will do from the floor. The other 5 I will do on the bench. 1, 2, 3, 4. See how I'm bending my knees? So it becomes a little bit more of a bear crawl than an inchworm. Inchworm is a little bit more of a straight leg, whereas that bear crawl, you bend those knees. We're going to go to the bench. Either one is okay. 2, 3. If you can't go this fast, remember, go at your pace. 4, last one, and 5. All right, we're going to do those ankle pulses with the pike. We're going to go into that plank. Here, back is straight, up, and then pulse those ankles. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm going to go ahead and show from the floor just so anybody that's doing it from the floor has a guide. There. Pike up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go back into the plank. Come up. We're going straight to those deadlifts. Here. See, my knees are nice and relaxed. 1, 2. Don't let that weight pull you down. You control that weight. 3, 4. And if you need to do this with no weight, that's okay. 6, 7. You're going to feel this in your hamstrings. 8, 9, and 10. Once we're doing that, we're going to go straight to the tricep extensions. Remember, arms up, arms near your ears. Keep those elbows up toward the ceiling or sky, wherever you are. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. From there, we're going straight to those 2 core exercises, okay? We're going to out, back. 1, See how I had to bend my knee just a little bit. Whew. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to switch those legs just to give that leg a break. Out, over, back, in. 2. Keep that core engaged. It's going to help you with that stability. If you need to put your arm out like this, that's okay too. 4. One more of these, and then I'm going to switch legs again. And 5. Woo-wee. All right, forward, out, back, in. 2, 3. Boy, am I feeling it this morning. 4. Whoop. I'm going to go ahead and put both hands out. Did you see that? Woohoo. Good thing I had my core engaged. I would have fell over. Make you feel like an airplane. It really does look like I'm leaning over sideways, but I'm not. I think my cameras are just off this morning. Out. One more. And done. Woo-wee. Now we're going to go straight to the floor and do those scissor kicks. If you need to see that modified version, please let me know, and I will happily show it again. But I'm going to go in, hands under my hips, let those legs go out straight, and scissor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. All right. If you did this with me, then you got that full round in this morning. That was a full circuit. And I didn't turn on my timer to time it, but I know it's 7:30, so I know that we did it in less than 30 minutes, right? So if you're still in here with me, we're going to do one more round. I'm going to get a real quick sip of water, and then we're going to do it again. Whew. Who's doing this with me this morning? Throw me some hands in the comments. Let me know you're getting it this morning. Oh, I'm getting my sip of water. That's right. Got to get moving. Got to get moving. Woohoo! Looks like we're at 8,600 likes over here on TikTok this morning. Thanks for sending all the likes. Oh, it looks like I got about 4 people over here on Facebook and YouTube. Say hi. Let me know you're here. Let me know where you're coming from. Let me know where you are on your journey. I have about 12 people on Clapper this morning. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for being here. You inspire me to keep inspiring you. All right, we ready to do this next round? We're going to set this timer right now. I am going to set a stopwatch, actually. And I want to see how long it takes us to do the full round. If I can find my stopwatch while I'm resting for a second. Well, Oh, well. I can't find my stopwatch this morning. Whatever. It's 7:36. Let's see how long it takes us to go through this full round, okay? We're going to start with that just like this. 2, 3, 4. Remember to keep that core engaged. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we're going straight to those arm swings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And remember, if you go over to Facebook and YouTube, or if you go to Facebook or YouTube and you check this out, make sure to hashtag replay when you do. Let me know that you're watching the replay. I'm going to try to do this and not get too far out of the screen. 1, 2, 3. Remember, I'm going to do 5 regular ones, and then I'm going to do 5 from the bench. 4 and 5. So if you're doing this from the bench, remember, it's okay. There's nothing wrong. You're still getting the same moves, and you can go slow. 4, last one, and 5. All right, we're going down to the plank, ankle, pulse. Man, that is a tongue twister for me. Holy moly. All right, plank. My arms are under my shoulders. My hands are under my arms and shoulders. I'm going to plank up and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Again, I'm going to do this on the floor in case you are doing it from the floor. Okay? Level your back out. My hands are under my shoulders. I'm going to pike up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My feet are sliding. 8, 9, and 10. See, there's no perfect way to do this. You might always have those hiccups. We're going straight from there to that deadlift. Remember, the weight starts on the floor. You hinge over, keeping your back straight. Grab your weight if you're grabbing your weight. Start from here. Pull, squeeze, down, up. 3, 4. I'm squeezing my tush when I get to the top. 5, 6. Keeping my back straight. 7. Bending those knees a little. 8, 9, and 10. We're going to go straight up to those tricep extensions. Remember that elbows go toward the ceiling. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, when you do these, make sure when you're doing these, when your arms go up like this, you don't want to arch that back like this. You want to keep your body nice and in line, just like this, okay? No overarching that back to make that happen. Here's the fun ones. Dana, I don't know if you can see that, but somebody just asked to come into my live. Thank you very much, but no thank you. I can't see who it is. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for wanting to jump in, but I am doing some exercises, so it's very hard for me to get to the screen. Forward, out, back, in. I'm going to have to move up. Forward, out, back, in. Actually, I'm going to have to move my weights because I need you to be able to see my feet on all the platforms. Forward, out, back, in. That's 3. Keep that core engaged as you do this. Forward, out, backwards, in. Forward. This is the last one on this side. Remember, I'm doing 5 to each side, and I'm switching sides because that's what my body needs. I'm going to do the other leg, and then I'll come back to the other side. Forward, out, back, in. If 5 is all that you can do, that's okay. Forward, out, back, in. Remember, I can feel this in my glutes too. So if you're like, whoo, I feel this in my lower back, my glutes, absolutely. Now, when you do this, I'm going to turn to the side because when you do this, you don't want to lock this knee up. You want to keep this knee nice and soft. You see how it's nice and relaxed? Out, back, in. I'm keeping everything as stable as possible while I do this. We're going to do this leg again. Forward, out, back, in. Forward, out, back, in. 1. We got 2 more. Back, in. See how my hips and my whole body is staying in line right here other than my leg. I'm going to turn this way. Let me get my foot set. Remember, I have some real issues with that foot. Out, back, in. Out, back, in. I'm keeping that core engaged as I do this. Woo, boy. If you're doing this, let me know in the comments. How does it feel? Where do you feel this? Because I'm going to tell you, with the leg that I have still right now, I feel it. But boy, do I feel it in the glute. 1 more. Back, in. Boy, do I feel it in that glute right there of that leg that's moving. We're going to go to the floor for scissors. Remember, from here, we're going to finish here. I'm going to take a breath for a second, grab me a sip of water after I finish this, and then we're going to stretch, okay? So we're going to go down, scissors. I want to do a couple of these with that modified version, just for anybody that might be doing it and have a little bit of nervousness about doing them double. So if you're coming in and you're a little nervous about doing the 2, drop one leg, okay? I'm going to drop this leg on the floor, lift this one off the floor. I'm going out and in, out and in. I'm not twisting my hips or anything like that. My hips are staying on the floor, and I'm doing just my leg is doing this movement. So my core is staying engaged as I do that. Now I have to even it out because I'm doing it separately, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If you feel any pain in your lower back when you do this, you can always pop your hips up, rotate those hips up, slide your hands under there, or if you've got a soft pillow that you want to put under your hips, you can always do that as well. Now we're going to stretch those legs out. I'm going to do double. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see how I'm doing a double count? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo, boy. Those legs are getting to work this morning. How you feel? Are you doing this with me this morning? Let me know in the comments. Let me know. Are you doing this? How does it feel? Whew. I'm going to get some water. Take me a sip of water, and then we are, oh, do I see butterfly? Butterfly, good morning. I'm going to get me a sip of water. I'm going to take me a few breaths because we've literally gone through 3 rounds. The first round was kind of slow, and then we progressed. The second 2 rounds were a little bit faster, and we did that in less than 15 minutes. Less than 15 minutes. That one round took me about 8 minutes to do because I looked at my watch and it was 7:36. Whenever I stopped, after I did the scissors, it was actually 7:44 before I got up and came to get a sip of water. So if you gave this a try, let me know in the comments. Thanks for hanging out. I hope that what you see here helps you feel strong. That's what we're here to do. We want to feel strong, and we want to feel like we're productive in our fitness, even if we have limitations or chronic pain or anything like that. I understand. I understand how difficult this is. So please, please just join in. And if you need modifications, let me know. So we're going to do this forward hamstring stretch. I want to make sure that I have a list so I don't miss any of them. I want to make sure that you all get these. All right, our cool down stretches are our standing stretch. We're going to lean over, hinge, keep those knees nice and soft. Remember, as you go down, if this gets tighter, you can always bend those knees just a little bit more, okay? So we're going to go down and stretch down as far as you can. If you can't reach your toes, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. If you need to hold on to something, you can grab your legs. You can reach for your toes. If you need to, just touch your knees. Either one of these ways are okay. I feel this right back here in the back of my legs. Now, if you straighten those legs a little more, you're going to feel it all the way down. This is similar to the one that we normally do in the mornings. We do a figure 4. And remember, I always say that if your legs are straighter, you're going to feel it all the way down your legs. If you bend those knees, you're going to feel it just a little bit less in those legs. So just remember that. So that is a forward folding hamstring stretch. The next one is going to be that overhead. I told you guys last week that we were going to throw this tricep extension stretch in there because we were going to be doing some stuff for the triceps this month, actually. So hand goes back, elbows toward the ceiling. I'm reaching as far as I can to get my arms stretched as much as I can near my head. So it's right here near my ear. Okay, you don't have to do this. You're going to get a stretch like this, but if you feel like you need a little bit more, you can always lift your head and it kind of pushes your arm backwards some, or you can just take the other arm and pull it in. Either way is okay. You want to hold this for 5 or 10 seconds, and then you're going to relax up. I'm going to do the same side. This one is a little bit less flexible because I do have issues with this shoulder. So if you have issues with your shoulder and you cannot get it above your head like this, don't try it. If it hurts or bothers you, stop doing it. Don't do it. You don't want to make things worse. We're trying to make things better, not worse. Okay? So my elbow is still up. I'm just not using that hand to put any pressure because it already is very tight. Okay? So I just drop my arm down. And if you need to give a little pressure, just lift your head and kind of pushes your arm back a little bit. Nothing horrible. But remember, if it's something that bothers you, don't do it. Okay? All right, the next one, we're going to go to the floor. These are the 2 floor exercises or stretches. We're going to do the butterfly and we're going to do the ab or the cobra stretch. Those are going to be our last 2. And you know, I always like to finish with the child's pose. I just feel like it's a good way to stop. So for your butterfly stretch, put those feet together. It puts my legs in an angle to where they look like butterfly wings. And then you just flap your legs as if you were a butterfly. Okay? You don't have to go far in. You can just put your feet out as far as you need to. If you need to sit back against something and keep your back straight, you can also do that. Just like this. And then do this. Okay. Just see where your legs are. If you can bring those legs all the way in. This is going to add to the stretch on those inner thighs. The more you bring those feet in, the more inner thigh you're going to work. But the further you go out, the less stretch is on those inner thighs. It's not going to be as difficult. It's not going to be as tight. It's not going to be as strong as you do this. So if you want to stay out like this, that's okay. But if you want to bring it in and see how much more of a stretch you can get on those inner thighs, you can do that. And you're just flopping those legs as if they're butterfly wings. Okay, you're just flapping like that. Little butterfly. Just like that. Okay, and then the last one, like I said, is that cobra stretch. We're going to go over on our belly. Okay. My hands are at my chest. You can do them up above if you need to. I'm going to put mine at my chest because what I want to do is I want to keep my hips in the floor Okay. And then I'm going to push up. And I want to try to leave my hips on the floor. I don't want to lift my hips like this. I want them to stay on the floor. You're going to feel this in your lower back. So if you have any lower back issues, I do not recommend that you do this too much. You want to take it slow and see how they feel. And then go right back down. If it hurts, you need to stop immediately. Immediately. I feel this on my inner thigh, right around my hip bone. In the front, I feel the stretch in my core, and I do feel this in my back. Okay, so we're going to go back down. Now we're going to come up to all fours, and we're going to finish with that child's pose. So we're going to go back, your butt goes toward your feet, and your arms go out. Go as far to the floor as you can. Remember, if you have shoulder issues, you can take your arm out to the side rather than in front of you. It gives a little bit of a relaxed on your shoulder movement. So if that above your head is not something you can do, you can always go out, and then you can just bend that arm if you need to. You'll feel this all the way down your back, in your shoulders. Nice little stretch there. And relax. Whew. Wow. Did you do this with me this morning? If you did, throw me a fire in the comments. This one feels really good. I will tell you that this one is fairly difficult for me, especially that standing single leg core exercise that we did. It's the standing where you go forward, out, back, right? You're doing just a little clock. So if you think 12, 3, 6, and then you come back in. Those are very difficult for me because I do have issues with my legs. So it's very, very difficult for me to keep my stability and keep my balance as I'm doing these, but I still did it. You do not have to do as many as 10. You can start with 1 or 2, and you can start by holding on to something. Never think that you have to be He-Man or He-Woman and do this without any assistance. You can always start somewhere and then just build from there. Okay, so, all right. I'm going to open up and see if there's any questions this morning. If there's any questions, please feel free to ask. I am going to quickly see what's coming in, see if anybody's asked anything. Thank you. Shell, you're amazing. I just have to keep saying that. Sorry. Thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. I hope that this helped this morning. Whoop, whoop, 15,000. We hit that mark. Thanks. It looks like I got like 5 people in here this morning. Woohoo! Yay! I have a lot of issues with my ankle, hips, neck, and shoulders, but what you do. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad. I actually have ankle issues. I have a shoulder issue, and I have knee issues. I don't say it very much, but I do have a rare joint disease, and it affects the joints in my body. Right now, we do know that we have it in my ankle. I have it in my ankle, my left ankle. I have it in my right knee. We feel like I have it in my left shoulder. And we know now that I have it in my right hand. So I totally understand having limitations. I totally understand having pain. And so I'm so glad that this helps. I hope that it helps you continue to feel better. And I hope it makes you feel strong. Because that's one thing that when you have these limitations or you have this chronic pain, sometimes you feel helpless because there's days whenever I tell you that I do get up and it's taking everything that I have just to get out of the bed. So I appreciate you saying that. And I love the fact that you're coming in. You're welcome here anytime to do any of the exercises. And if you ever have questions or you need modifications of any kind extra, I usually walk through those. So I'm a feel kind of person. I, yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It sucks. It sucks. I know. Um, I absolutely, I know it sucks, but you know what? We have to go. We can't stop, right? I mean, I always say that quitting's not an option because if you do, then you're just giving up on everything, and then your body is just going to eventually stop anyway. I feel like the more I move, even though it is painful, it does help. It helps me function through the day. Um, it just gets me moving, and I try to do things that are as gentle as possible. But we still have to move. We still have to stay strong, and I feel like that's what's gotten me as far as I have is the fact that I do lift weights. I do resistance exercises. I do keep my body moving. Oh, thank you. That means more than you know. It really does. It truly means more than you know, because that's all I want to do. I just want to help people see that we can do this. We're in this together. Have you ever watched High School Musical? We're all in this together. I always think about that song. My daughter was in the High School Musical thing in that age. And I remember that song. So we are all in this together, no matter where you are on that fitness journey. Yeah, I did. I did. So we're all in this together. Remember, no matter what the journey is that you're on, you're not alone. You are not alone. Somebody somewhere is going through something similar at any time. Yeah, I know. I know. So, I haven't seen any other questions to come in. You are always welcome to come in and hang out with me, Tanya. And if you ever have any questions or if it's something that you see, the replays on Facebook and YouTube, you can always look at. So if you are following me over there, you're welcome to follow me over there. If you're not, I'm not forcing that, but you can always watch the replay. I've just been letting them hang out for the 30 days. When they're gone, um, when they're gone, I have a vault that I do. It's for subscribers, but it breaks down the exercises. Oh, yeah, absolutely. And it's the same thing. You should be able to go in here to my bio and you'll see all the links to where I am. Absolutely. You're welcome to join me over there. And then you can just hashtag replay if you watch it. And then you can ask me any questions if it's something that you are having a little bit of trouble with. We might even be able to work on it in the background. Like I could do if you tell me what it is that you're having issues with, then maybe I could build on that for you. And make sure that I make adjustments specific for you. And I'm actually gonna, if you don't mind, I'm gonna screenshot the issues that you said you have. And that way, if you do have questions, then I know what we're modifying with. Yeah, I screenshotted it. So if you ever have any questions, feel free to ask. And if you do have those questions, it would be good if you don't mind. If you do follow me on Facebook, put them in the comments over there. And that way, or DM, either way. And that way I have something to go by whenever I'm trying to feel through it. Um, I'm a very visual person, and I'm not a medical terminology person. I've been a fitness trainer for, let's see, this is 2026 for almost 15 years. And I have had physical limitations since 2007. So I am a trainer. I've gone through the school for it, but I focus on from experience and what I've been through. So I'm not going to put it in medical terms because I think there's so many people outside of the box that need that outside thinking. Nothing wrong with doctors, don't get me wrong, but you know, if you've been through it, it seems to open up that outside of the box mentality, you know. So it was nice chatting with you. Thanks for coming out and saying that. That's amazing. That's awesome. In November, and now just 174. That's awesome. That is great. That's so awesome. I will say that resistance training, weightlifting, and I know with the issues that you have, weightlifting is very difficult, but is very good because the more muscle that you build, the more you will start using, like you'll start losing fat and things like that. It'll burn a little bit easier as you do it. But that's awesome. I'm so proud of you. And just moving in general, especially if you have those issues, moving in general is like, give me all the celebration because sometimes that's all I can do is just get up. Yeah, me too. I can't walk in the mornings whenever I wake up. It's very hard because I'm very, very stiff. And I have to like reteach my legs. I have to like make them do what I need them to do. I have to really focus on it because they don't, there's just a little connection there that's missing. And I'm very real in here. I'm not going to tell you anything. Like if I'm having a trouble doing something, I'm going to let you know I'm having trouble doing it. Yeah, pep talk. That's a good way to say it. I definitely give myself a pep talk every day. Oh man. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for letting me know that you have those issues and things like that. And you're always welcome in here. We will do our full combo tomorrow. We'll put the 2 exercises together into that combo exercise, and we'll go through all of it again tomorrow. We'll go through 1 round tomorrow to include the combo exercise. Good morning. Welcome in. Thanks for hanging out. So with that, remember, guys, that you are never on this journey alone. Ash, what's up? You guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, we're going out on